Sometimes you think you got it fixed and you don't. What we got going on there? So it may be necessary to replace a piece of fuel line here. I'm going to take it off. Now this is probably going to have some pressure on it. It's probably going to spurt a little bit when I do this. A lot of times too, when you put these little metal mesh things on, I've had hoses wear rot out underneath that and you can't really see it when that happens. And that could be what we got too. I see a little bit of tape on the end of this one, but it's not unusual for when I had some of those on something I had. I can't remember. It might have been the rat rod. And I tape the ends up because when you cut them things, you get some little wiry looking ends that stick out. I think we ought to put a brand new piece right there. You're Charlie outside there. It's loose there. I don't know if that's the whole thing loose or if that's just the connector. Get me a new piece of hose for this. Tighten it. One thing I haven't done is worked on this car very much. You know, when I got it from Mike, it was good and in good running condition, and really didn't require anything. So I just never really have had much of a opportunity to mess around with it, or much of a need to, I guess I should say. But it could probably use some tinkering. They all can, sooner or later. That almost looks like a wrong size hose. Let's see what I got over here. I'll try to keep a little bit of hose for such as that. That's a little biggish, which is not the same size as what came off of there. Might have a little smaller hose over in my pile. Let's go look around. I usually have a lot of pieces of hose around. I think that's the same thing there. That's the same thing. I got another box up there full of gas lines and hoses and stuff. Look at that. Boy, the dirt gobblers' nests have had their way with this stuff. So I believe that's what happened here, is that this one had, I really believe it might have had too big of a piece of hose on it. Spin y'all around so I can see that you're seeing me. You see, this is the one that was on it. This one, you can tell, has a much smaller hole, even though it's a goodly sized piece of fuel line. It's a good looking fuel line. And it is for gas. That's the other thing. Sometimes you'll get a fuel line not really made for gas. You get a piece of plastic line that'll melt. The gas will melt the insides of it. I had a piece like that on a rat rod one time. Or something like an air compressor hose. Or there's all kind of lines out there, but you need one that isn't going to dissolve when the gas gets on. So that's pretty important. I don't think I'm going to put this little metal thingy back on this. It's a nice decoration, but not truly into the decoration as much as I am into the just having her go good and all. Although she is, you know, fixed up real nice and all. But yeah, no, I'll leave that off. Get that little piece off there. I can get it off. Trying to get my clamp off of there. Mercy sakes. Some little pieces of wire stick in your fingers. Make them hurt. Inflict a little pain on you. You can. Sure can. There we go. That gonna fit on that? Might not. Pretty tight fit. Which is good. I mean, you want it to be a snug fit. Especially on the inside of that line where it goes onto that, down on that tube. That you really actually want that to be a good snug fit. I've spread that open so far that it takes a bit of encouragement to get that pulled back together. Yeah, see how this here isn't lining up with that there. You gotta get that right down into there. You gotta get that to catch. The clamp is almost too small for this hose. If it's big enough to catch and tighten up, it's big enough, but I might have to get a little bigger clamp and put on it. Let's see what happens here. So she goes together. She either will or she won't. Yeah, no, I'll get a different clamp. Might need a little bigger one. So I found me a better clamp. That's a pretty sturdy clamp right there. Hey, let's start this up. See if we got any leakage there in it. Could have had something to do with it not. Still got a leak right there. I wonder if it's this thing that's leaking. Possible. I think it might be. Might be some leakage coming down this line. Shut it off again. I noticed a while ago when I was, that upper line didn't seem like it fit right, but I thought, well, maybe that's just a cover. But I can tell by the looks of this, Mike might have used a big line there too. That's one of those things you probably get by with, but leaking now, so you know. Let's take a look. Up here, you see where that goes right into the carburetor right here. Let's look at that. Might need to replace all of that. See, that looks like a, some auto parts store connector things. Oh wait, this is a screw. It's got a screw clamp on it. This thing. This is one of those. Filters. You can unscrew it and empty the stuff out of it. That may be where the leak is right there. Yeah, pliers. That thing right there might be leaking itself. Certainly wasn't tight, was it? Alright. Put this back like it was. Alright, let's try that. I think we're good there. Alright, I make a big mess back here that I gotta clean up before I can back her out. Do that. Yep, she's got a little oil leak right here. I wonder if I could tighten these, tightening this manifold down. Not very often that works, but sometimes it does. Like if you tighten down the valve cover bolts. I got a little one over here too. Might be a. This is a 305. I think it's one of them Vortex motors. They don't have the same kind of valve covers that like a regular Chevy has. I shouldn't say a regular Chevy because nowadays the Vortex motor is probably more common than the old motors I grew up working on. But you know what I mean. I grew up with Chevys that had 4 valve cover bolts on opposing sides of each valve cover. And, these Vortex motors have the bolts that go right up in the top of the valve cover, and they're different. I'm guessing they take a different gasket. I don't know. They probably do. Wouldn't surprise me. You know, I'm looking at the ceiling again. Can't get y'all some holes. What's that all about? You stopped smoking, though. Well, it could have been some old oil. This one here's still smoking. Well, that looks a little bit like oil that might have come out of here. Sometimes you get a little back pressure smoke out of these things.